Okay, so this is kind of just a random video because I had a drink tonight. I am someone who likes to test what we humans say is right and wrong. And what I mean by that is what the world labels as right and wrong versus what a human can actually physically still just do regardless. And I proved that just a few days ago. And I'm fully willing to admit this. I'm not ashamed of this and I'm not trying to hide this. But I broke into a house. And I kind of realized something. I think the no trespassing signs are pretty much just scarecrows. I don't think there's actually any cameras on that property. I could be wrong, but I took a good glance around the trees. I looked at the shack out there. I looked on the house. I didn't see anything. They could be absolutely super hidden in a super disguised way. But I think those no trespassing signs are scarecrows at this point. I think as long as I keep hush hush about that for the most part, and don't try to go in there too much again, that I kind of just proved that, everything we look at life that we assume may not be true. Okay, so I broke into a house. What does that prove? Well, it was locked. And I figured my way in. I knew it. I know how to get into a house. I'm not a thief who breaks into people's houses randomly, but it's an abandoned house. So I want it back in, so I found my way back in. And just when you look at the world and how many conflicts and errors there are, something can be totally correct, but still be a conflicting thing. It could be a totally logical thing, but it could still be conflicting. And a little off topic, but I basically did the Benadryl challenge without realizing I did it. I heard that allergy pills could cause hallucinations, so in 2024, summer of 2024, I downed an entire box of 26 Benadryls without even really realizing what I was getting into. And I have seen a dimension that most people will never even realize exists. The Nightmare Harvester is right from Spirit Halloween. There is a darker world filled with nightmares. And the scary thing is you don't even realize that anything is wrong. The world is so screwed up, but that's just how it is. And when you think about real life, it's strikingly similar of we kind of overlook the just terrible things that are in this world sometimes. We can look at our lives as a peaceful, great thing sometimes, but not realize the terrible things that are going on and just the absolutely just horrible things, right? And we can still live everything's just fine, but we know that there are just awful, terrible things in this world. I kind of forgot what I was trying to get at, but I don't know. I'm going through this weird phase of sometimes I feel like I'm noticing patterns in life that are very personal to me, and sometimes if I overthink it too much, it seems like maybe there was never a pattern to begin with, and it's just completely just random, and it doesn't matter. But sometimes I do see genuine patterns that are just so uncanny of there's no way that just happened and it just so happened to play out just like that. I'm figuring out that life is way more than we think it is, and it's very, very heavy on my mind right now.